Hi, it's Palm Deep here. I'm with Andy in sunny Chelmsford.
Whittam.
There we go. I've done my research. And well, it's Essex, isn't it?
It's Essex, yeah. This is Essex, the beautiful green fields of Essex.
Yeah, and I'll get the camera around just to show you the kind of location that we're in. We've got the property here that Andy's just added to his portfolio. You've got about how many of these now? Three around this location?
3 are in this location.
Andy's very busy just buying up these properties. Just going to show you how nice this particular location is. So it's basically just on the edge of a nice little park, isn't it? Lots of things.
It's a real family kind of community around here.
So tell me about this deal, because one of the things that I wanted to show on this video is how you're able to, you've been smart enough to keep your portfolio within a tight area.
Yeah.
You're getting these properties at about 30% below market value.
Yeah.
We're only about 40 minutes from London.
Yeah, like there's a mainline station, you might have heard it. There's one went past just now. Yes, 40 minutes into London. It's really good commuter belt, and you know it's a good family area as well. So.
And the cash flow at around 300, 350
about 300, yeah. So the cash flow is really good as well. So.
It's not bad. I mean, so for someone in London who's thinking, I want to step out a little bit, but I'm not sure where to go.
Essex is a good place. Anywhere from the M25 outwards towards Suffolk is a good area to buy.
Right.
There's definitely the deals out there. As long as you do your own marketing, advertising, leafleting, there's deals there.
I think marketing is very important, because one thing that you've done very well is you've got a marketing background.
Yeah.
For those of you who don't know, Andy's background was in direct mail, direct response type of thing, so he knows his stuff in that side. So I'll tell you what, it's a bit windy out here. Let's go inside and talk a bit more about the marketing side. Talk about the advert that Andy used to find this deal, and tell you a bit, give you some advice on how you can find good deals. Here with Andy at the back of the property now, and one big thing we talked about at the front was the marketing side, which is very important, isn't it? And we were just discussing how people very easily forget how valuable and cheap marketing really is. Because I know you did some newspaper advertising.
Yeah, we done some newspaper. It did cost about £1,000 over a 6-month period, but you get one deal and you get your money back straight away. And it's cost effective to do it.
Yeah.
But people give up so quick because they may not get the responses, they may not be doing the right targeting, but you get the one deal that will pay for itself.
I mean, the rent from this will cover it in about 2.5 months.
Yeah,
sorted.
Yeah.
Plus, then you've got the equity and everything on top. So that's one big tip. I know, because Andy at the Underground Investors Summit, you're going to be sharing the ad that you use. Yeah,
I'll share the ad, and the leaflet is what we use. Also, has been successful to generate results. To get phone calls in, then it's up to you to try and convert them, whether they're going to work for you or not. Or if you get the lead, then you can sell the lead on. So there's different ways of using the information you get coming in. But the thing is just with marketing, and so my background is marketing, is to perseverance, targeting, and then try and convert the leads.
Right, so that's your 3-step formula, system you've got.
It's a bit like fishing. I always say marketing's like fishing. You chuck your reel out, you get a bite, and then you've got to reel it in. And that's the way I always see marketing, is doing that, and then it's up to you to try and get it into that.
Good way of putting it, actually. So don't be afraid of marketing. If you feel that it's something you need to learn about, definitely come to the Underground Investors Summit. Spend some time with Andy.
I'll share it with anybody. So I've dealt with a lot of big companies over the last 10 years, and I've learned from what they do, just on a smaller scale. And that's how you get your results.
Brilliant. Should we make our way through the property? I'm just going to get the camera, and what we'll do is just going to there we go. So let's make our way through, and perhaps you can talk about. Well, let's talk about the first phone call that came in. What was it like, and how did you handle it? What was the negotiation like?
The first phone call was very kind of. When people come on the phone, they don't know what to expect from you, so you try and be as friendly as possible with them, and build up a dialogue with them to understand what they're after, what they want from the deal, and then you've got a starting point. So the first initial phone call, the person's really nervous, or they're very kind of, I've seen you out in the paper, what do you do?
Yeah.
And it's just really trying to deflect it and then having a conversation with them and find out what they want to do. So that's always the way forward with the way we handle the inquiries. Get as much information as possible, go through a sheet of prompt questions for yourself, but don't try and make it like you're reading from a script. Try and do it as a natural kind of conversation. And then it was, I know the area, I know the value of the properties, I know the rentals, so I could go back to them pretty quick after just a basic kind of look up to see what the property is, do a street view, Google map it, and then I went back and put an offer into them without even seeing the property.
How did you make the offer?
It was just all based on knowing the area.
Sorry, I meant, did you do it by phone, email?
Yeah, just by phone.
Right.
Just picked up the phone. You know, it took me about half an hour to do it. Went back to them quick, put an offer in. I thought, are they going to take it? And they called me back that evening and said, yeah, we'll accept it.
Brilliant.
So I've done it all without even seeing the property, because basically we know what they're worth. If they need a bit of a refurb, we know how much a refurb is going to cost. So we can go back to them pretty quick and sort of like make an offer initial, and then we sort of like say, depends on, you know, if there's any problems structural with the property, then that's subject to that. So it's pretty good.
Oh, good. So tell us about the property itself. What have you done? I mean,
basically very little. We've only had it a couple of weeks. We've just had it tiled in here, a bit of a paint job. The kitchen was pretty good. We've had the gas people around today. That's all the cooker works, all the boiler's good. So they're the key things is when you go around looking for a property, is checking like things like the boiler, hidden costs. The kitchen in here is pretty good. It's got a nice tiled floor. So, you know, one of the main areas of the kitchen is quite a good standard for the kind of property and the kind of people that will rent it.
Okay. Let's walk through the property. So as you were walking through this first time, were you thinking, yep, this is the kind of thing that's going to work for me?
I'm thinking it's very dated, but it's, you know, the bricks and the mortar are good. Anything else is just a general decoration. As you can see by the floor, it's had smokers in here as well, which is a kind of pet hate, because you can never really get rid of the smell or the nicotine stains. Very hard and very difficult, but again, it's something that can be overcome.
Okay. Let's have a quick look upstairs. Let's show the guys what the property is like. So tell me a bit about, you've got an HMO as well. Let's talk a bit about that, because you've also sourced that in a local area. In a
local area, again, with HMOs, you've got to do your homework on them to make sure that you're going to be able to fill them, get good occupancy levels, and you know, you've got to look at your target people again, whether you're going to go professionals or students or whatever. HMOs, in my opinion, are not for the novice investor as a start off, because they do take a lot of time to look after people. You've got 6 lots of ASTs if you've got 6 people in there, whereas a house like this you've only got the single AST.
But your HMOs, cash flow wise? Cash
flow wise, generally, after all the bills and everything else, they're doing about $1,200 per calendar month. So they do cash flow well, but you have to take into consideration your time as well.
Yeah.
And the refurb costs are a lot more expensive.
Okay, great. So it's a 3-bedroom property?
Yeah.
Not much really you've done to it? You just kept it pretty...
No, we've just done a quick paint job in here. We've just got to sort the carpets out. I haven't got curtains to hang up, but we've had somebody come round to look at it on Bank Holiday Monday. I got a phone call from the agent on Tuesday morning to say somebody was going to take it.
Good. So it's already rented?
So it's gone straight away. Even in this condition, people can know the type of house they want. They see through some of the things that still need doing, and there's a good demand for these type of properties.
Great. Excellent. Well, thanks, Andy. It's been really good.
No, if I can help people at the underground investors, then I've certainly will do.
Yeah, thanks very much for sharing. I'll just join you. I'll just turn around. Do you want to join me in the light?
Yep.
So thank you for sharing, Andy, and see you at the Underground Investors Summit.